good? It's Chigozy. It's Tuesday, June 22nd, 2021. And the media, I just checked CNN's front page. It's got EU having antitrust issues with Google. And we're getting this on 22/6. 226. When you write out 226, you get 93, like Saturn. All right, fasten this. Am I spinning the wrong way then? Oh, this is the wrong way. That's still sick. I can just deal with this. Did you get it? When you write out 226, in Gematria, you get 93. And then Thelemic is the occult religion that honors the number 93. Saturn equals 93. And Thelemic equals 35 and 28, like Europe. And we see how Google has the God number 34, or well, 6. I wouldn't be surprised if this still does not work. I want it to. Hey, Natalie. Shining in the sun like gold chocolate. Nice. Good seeing y'all here. Yeah, I love shining in the sun. That's what we're supposed to do. Angel Z, good seeing you. Hi, Isla Ren. Always nice seeing you. So this is a short little afternoon stream. Guys, this is fucking impossible. The other day, this was working fine in my hand. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. But it should be as easy as putting this in here, putting this down, clamping it together. And it still doesn't want to clamp it. It's just unbelievable. Oh, I was doing it wrong. There we go. Because you see, that's good when it's my fault and me using the device wrong. That's what's supposed to be. That's why it's not working. I had to turn all the opposite way. There you go. Hey, God bless you too. Mercy of God. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm just talking about Google, and then antitrust and Google equal the same thing, and then antitrust, well, not the not perfect overlap, but they share gematria, and then antitrust equals 101, the 26 prime, like church equals 101, and so this is just this part. God is, you know what I mean? God 26 equals 26. Good to be outside in the sun, yeah, exactly. It's nice. It's very nice being outside. That's why I just got out now. Like, I'm just gonna get out now while I can. it's a little chilly today, but it's just clear and sunny. It's nice. This warm strip the other day, but watch it. It was nice and diligent. Yeah, that was some funny shit for sure. Walmart stream was funny. It was good, all real stuff too. I mean, nothing we said was exaggerated or made up. It's all legit. Yep. I'm just gonna bike and chill today. Yeah, that Walmart shirt. The I can't hear you over the sound of my freedom. I mean, you gotta be a complete retard to wear that shirt. I was even thinking of going back and actually buying it because I'm like, man, that just be such a good shirt to just own and wear and mock everyone with it. Like, I want to wear that shirt and walk around downtown Columbus with it. But then, let people know the truth. Because some people are, what's a nice shirt? Oh, yeah, I agree. Everyone's just gonna agree with it. They're gonna fucking think the shirt's amazing. That's just why. It's like the Michigan flag. Like sure it gets a good attention, but all the Michigan fans, oh go blue. They don't even get it. It's like, why are you a Michigan fan? Why are you fan of these fake ass teams, these fake ass sports? You know what I mean? The caution wars was the drooling losers. Yeah. I mean, what else would it be there for? It was literally the salty snack section or something similar. Although no, it's where the kind bars were, which is kind of similar anyway. I mean, they just dump a bunch of salt in that shit anyway. So that's what I'm saying. These people are just drooling over their candy bars that are marketed them as health bars, and they think it's healthy. I was thinking about this. Someone eating a whole box of kind bars now for lunch, and they think that shit's healthy. Like, oh, what's kind bars? As all my calories for the day. That's all they think about. I mean, they just eat it. Eating just a bunch of just sugar, salt, nuts. It's really nothing really there. Your body's gonna really break down immediately and get use nutrients. And by immediately, I mean with a timely manner. Not that you want it always immediately. That's why people are chugging their fucking protein shakes. Because that it's gonna kill you. Whey protein isolate and then fucking soy protein isolate, pea protein isolate. Like, just put that shit down. Like, wow. Like, you really think drinking that shit every single day is healthy? And what can anyone ever say? Oh, I feel fine. Nothing's happened to me yet. It's always some like young person too. I'm like, are you not hearing yourself? You're saying yet, and you feel fine. It's like, yeah, you're young. Of course you fucking feel fine. What about like 5 years from now? The thing is, you're building a habit. Like, you're gonna just keep doing this anyway. If you can't like sustain it, like that's kind of my thing with any kind of eating thing. Like, if you can't literally do it indefinitely without any like with little to no health issues, I say little to no because I mean in this toxic ass world, you're fighting it even a little bit. Trying to, I mean, all the food's so fucked up. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just why I preach this shit. Like, yeah. And that's why I don't go and eat donuts every single day. Sure, like, if you can moderation and treat every now and then, I get all that. But the people who, they need their daily donut, their daily Starbucks, their daily this. Once you have it framed like that, it shit's a habit. And your body and your mind, mainly, it's mainly your mind, that shit depends on it so hard. And it becomes this, like, thing you just fucking need. I don't know if I want to go in this way. There's just other places we could probably look at. Like more trees and shit. When we were at school, everyone used to get Chick-fil-A. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's just not healthy. The thing is, but I would even say, like, in school, like, that's honestly an exception. Like, I'm not condoning it. I mean, if you have the choice, don't, right? That's not healthy that they're doing it. But the thing is, that's how it starts. It's in school. Like, you do it in school, and then some people never kick that habit. That's the whole point. They don't kick it in school. Because I think if there's any point in your life to just eat junk food, it might be when you're young. And I just feel like as you get older, it's just more taxing on your body. So, but again, most of these people are talking about they're past that age. They're not even in school anymore, and they're still eating Chick-fil-A every single day. Chipotle twice a day. It's like they don't. Again, these people don't think like they don't think of the amount of stuff. There's literally just sodium in the fucking food. I mean, it's just that even like all the sodium they just absolutely just like puff into their food, and then nothing there is organic at all. Just think about it. Like, how is Chipotle really that healthy? And even if we want to argue that this, you're eating it every day, twice a day. And yes, there's people who do that. Literally told me Chipotle twice a day. It's not even a money. It's not a money thing. They just think, I can afford it, and I don't have to cook, and it's just beans and rice and veggies. And they simplify everything. It's like you cannot oversimplify everything. Like, okay, well, where the lettuce there? First off, like, how'd they grow it? Where was it grown? And what they spray it with? Even the cheese, is that really cheese? The meat, how is this animal raised? Like, what was it fed when it was growing up? Even the guacamole, like, what else do you put in this? The avocados, like, where is this from? It's just stuff like that nobody, the flour tortilla. I mean, look think about all the glyphosates in the fucking flour tortilla there. You can just go to Bolden, okay, and then all the arsenic in your fucking rice, and what else? Heavy metals and poisons they put in there. Again, you gotta so my message here is I'm not talking about people who eat Chipotle every week or even every other day. Actually, I am every other day is too. But I mean the fucking everyday people. Been gone for a while. Give me a couple of names so I can find them. Got some Taco Bell a month ago, and it honestly tastes bad, and it kind of makes you sick. Yeah, I live around that stuff makes me feel bad every time. Because the worst thing to me, and I went through this a lot in college, it's just like having the munchies and then like eating like Taco Bell, and then it's just like, because that shit is not filling at all. So you're like so hungry, just like this essentially feels insatiable hunger, and then you fill it with Taco Bell or Wendy's, and like you're literally hungry like 45. I'm not even exaggerating. 45 minutes later, or even a lot of times after I'm done eating. That's just the thing. Like, you're done eating, so you kind of feel like full with Taco Bell, that kind of nasty Taco Bell full feeling. You have that feeling, but you're still like hungry, like you want to eat something. I mean, I think there's a lot of remedies for that. Just drink a bunch of stuff, eat like whole foods. That always helped. But at the times especially when you're just drinking too, and then you just go to Taco Bell, that stuff is nothing. It's just that taste for a little bit, like, because some of their stuff, like their chalupas, I think are pretty fire, but again, that shit is just not healthy at all. And I mean, I've never even seen a chalupa like that anywhere else. Like, they make their shit like a certain way, where it's like the things they have that are actually decent, like, but that's how they get you hooked. That's the whole point. They want you to have their daily chalupa fix. I mean, I know in high school, I for lunch every day, I would just get a beefy 5-layer burrito. I usually get it when they put in, because guys, I don't like that nacho cheese. Like, that shit is not even real. It's like plastic. It's other garbage. Like, it's not even real nacho cheese at all. So that's why I like to get if I get that, it'll be like Fresco, because then they put fucking pico de gallo on it, and a bunch of sprayed tomatoes with a bunch of Roundup in it, and then all sorts of crap. But it's just better than the fucking cheese. Not even from a health standpoint, like from a taste standpoint. Like, it just drench that shit in that nasty ass nacho cheese, and you feel like complete shit afterwards. That was like my daily lunch, that and like a cup of water. Because it was Taco Bell literally next to my high school, like pretty much in the same parking lot. It's kind of absurd. Like, right across the street. But again, it was high school. Like, looking back, I'm like, well, I was in high school. I know, it sounds like an excuse, but I feel like you have tons of time to be cleansed from all that. Then whose cheese is it? I don't even know, Randy. It's a good question. Probably Satan's cheese. I'm not speaking from a non-religious. I don't even, Satan. These people worship him and all, but I'm not here saying what's real or what's not. I don't know. But regardless, whatever this Satan character that this gang loves, because they apparently love and worship Satan, that's for sure. It's his cheese, which makes sense because it's his company. I mean, Taco Bell is him. His Illuminati getting $13 an hour to close. Which honestly kind of sucks though, because it's Taco Bell. I mean, you probably got a lot of traffic. Some places are good to work as a closer, others are not. Taco Bell to me seems the place not to. No, I always do have respect for people who work there. I'm just thinking, like, man, I couldn't. Because I've never worked in fast food. I've worked like all sorts of shit. I've never done fast food. That's one thing I said I'll never do. And because I've always had so many other options. Like, again, options of shit, like jobs that other people wouldn't do, I would do. But those same people would just work fast food. I think it's a personality thing. Like, that's the thing. Like, we've all worked shitty jobs here and there. Well, I don't know. Most of have. I've worked shitty jobs. I didn't do catering, and I did do a cafe at a college, but that wasn't fast food. And the catering was one of the best jobs I've had because all the free food from that. It was in college too, so just imagine. Like I remember as a whole, like I didn't spend money on groceries for a while. I mean, of course, all unhealthy BS food, but again, we're in college, you're just trying to get by. That's definitely pretty nice. Retail have nasty customers. Yeah, I worked in retail. These are customers were honestly my favorite part. There, I know there's nasty customers. I'm not saying that I didn't mind them. It's just like I feel like you had more chill, decent customers. They kept the job interesting. The thing I hate about retail the most was just like all this the absolute complete like minion work you do, which that's the entire job. It's so annoying, and then you have these managers telling you all these different things. And it's not even an authority thing, because I don't like that either, but I didn't even care about it. It was work. Like, I'd rather even deal with like an authority micromanaging me, making to do like shit that's not retail. So that's just how much I do not like that. Those young people listening, they're looking for the next or first job. Well, here's some ideas. Like, because you can get job. I would first off, my advice is to get a job that you can like take with you. Like, if you can even at 16, 15, learn some kind of trade job that you can actually be doing like through like after you're 18, you can make a business out of. You know what I mean? Like carpentry or woodwork or electrician stuff. Sure, some of that they might make you be 18 to do, but there's some of those stuff of things that you can just start doing when you're just like young. Maybe it's even just music. I mean, you could just if you love playing your guitar and you're 14, do it. I mean, in this day and age, it's different now. Again, don't listen to people saying you can't do it. That's bullshit. You can do it. You can teach people guitar. To go on, Jesuit tube where I'm at now. You can do that. You can spot it. There's so many ways to like make. You can just make commercial, just like random ass music. The inspiration, the music they use, like I don't even know I can't speak the music theorist right now, but for a business presentation or like a commercial, this inspirational chords, like you can do it. This motivational guys, that shit's popping. Like that stuff sells like hotcakes. If you can just make, and anyone can make music like that, honestly, because it's generic. It's all about you gotta put your own taste in it though. You can't just make any other track like that. I mean, you could, and someone will probably buy it. You can do it for a company too. Ready to connect. Oh, my headset was. Guys, for all I know, I don't know if my mic headset even actually works here. For all I know, I might not even be needing to use it. I just think I do. I'll do some kind of testing. But if you can make music like that with a guitar, you easily could. You just sell it to like these. You just sell it that you can lease it out to businesses or like there's sites that like you can host it there. They take a cut to give you the because they're bringing you to the market, and then you just make royalty-free music that way. I mean, there's this. I think it's the day and age to like not feel like you have to go to college or work shitty jobs all the time. I think it's all about skills. I mean, we've been in a skills-based world in the economy. We've always been in a skills-based world. That's the problem. It's always been skill-based. And they take it to a bullshit indoctrination school that teaches you, no, life's not skill-based. It's about following directions-based. You see what they did? They turned it from a skill-based world to a follow directions from a bunch of jackasses world. Because think about it, you could just, if you didn't have a skill, you could just follow the, like if you want to work at like a Walmart, you just have to follow directions. Hey, stock this poison on the shelf. Hey, go take the one roll of toilet paper we have because all the sheep keep coming here to take it all and stock it. I mean, you could be a complete imbecile and do a job like that. Not again, I'm not talking about anyone who works there. I'm not mocking anyone who works at Walmart. As I always say, I have respect for these people. I really do because I know, the jobs they work, and I understand that I do not work them. I've worked similar things before, but you know what I mean. Like I understand that I don't work them, and there's people who are busting their ass to make ends meet for themselves and their family. Walmart law, Walmart Mart law, yeah, like martial law, exactly. And that's the Walmart's going to be the store. I mean, it pretty much is the store under martial law. Because all the stuff they're doing. And guys, look, they don't even have produce there. Remember, they don't even sell food. They don't even sell food. It's just like clothes and whatever you want to call food. I'm sure if you want to call Kind bars and Pop Tarts food, I mean, technically it is, but it technically is not actually. Because I mean, I guess you can argue that all day long. Can you really just make something in a lab, call it food? Maybe you can. Maybe it would be. I think that's going to become the semantic argument at that point. But that's just not real food. We were fucking in there. We didn't see any real food there. I showed you everything. They didn't have any like just whole real food in that Walmart. So do you understand? And again, these people are lazy. Sure, I said that people can go to Kroger and that's what they're going to do, but you think everyone's going to go there? No. The lazy fuckers are going to get the orange Gatorade instead of an orange. Now, guys, I guarantee you some dumbass actually fucking like they're too lazy to go find something else, or you know what I mean. This is all predictive programming. The Kroger over here, I mean, I don't. Again, their meat is bad, but even then, you go in there, you'll see the meat shelf. It's just almost empty. Their meat's been sold since then. Honestly, the pandemic started, their meat's been like empty. Not completely empty, but there's definitely been like a shortage of meat at this Kroger in this low-income area. And it's sad because that's all these low-income people buying up all this shitty-ass meat. I mean, sure it's better than nothing. But it might be a thing where you really don't want to eat much of it. And you're better off just eating less and fasting. Again, I know the health benefits and dangers of fasting and all that stuff, but my argument for fasting has always been like, you're eating less of this bullshit. Especially if those are your two options, fast or eat this garbage. I think fasting is probably the better option at least half the time. Even if it's fasting for half a day or like a few more hours or something. I mean, that can be deceiving as you need to learn how to read and write. Yeah. In this world, definitely helps himself with this. Yeah, I mean, if you didn't know how to read or write, how would you know? I mean, sure, you can say, okay, I'm looking at the ingredients label. If I see like, you can see, commas. This thing needs to have 4 or 5 commas. That's part of reading anyway. I mean, that's a good point on this world. Sure, I mean, if you didn't want to read or write, sure, you can like live in the country, grow everything, do everything on your own. I get it. But who's doing that? That's the thing. No one's doing that. No one's doing that at all. But exactly, like, you gotta know what's in your food. You gotta know what's in your water. You gotta know how to, like, again, I don't like Wikipedia and Google and all this shit, but you can still, like, look up something that's, like, remotely factual on there. And you have to know how to discern between facts and fiction through their propaganda, through the written word. I mean, I agree. Do I think it? I mean, I think honestly, I hate to say it too. I think English is the same. Because personally, I want to say fuck English. You shouldn't care to know about English. It's a new world order language. Don't give into it. But it's like one of those things where the reality is that that's it though. It's a new world order language. It is the language of the world. It is the language of the tyrants. And just because of that, that's why I think it's worth knowing. Like, everyone needs to know English. And I really hate saying that because I'm all for people who are like, fuck that. I'm just going to know my native language and not give a fuck. That's always been the mentality. It still is. But, just looking at the bigger picture, these people are just going to come invade your shit with English. They're going to use English to manipulate the people, to try to do whatever. Most of their agenda is in English. I say most, there's Latin. I'm sure they use the other languages too, but Hebrew, Hebrew gematria. We know that there's a lot of overlap. Like Israel equals 64. Both ones. We're going to see Arabic here in the chat. Arabic's one of those languages to know as well. Don't be surprised they do a lot of shit with that, because guys, who's gonna learn that? No one. I mean, unless you want to. Do you think the people here are gonna begin to even try to learn that? No, absolutely not. It's almost like if they wanted to really just fuck with the people here, they should just turn everything to Arabic. These people would be lost. They would, like, guys, again, their brains are too slow to begin to even figure out how to read it. You know, for the most part, nice. You think Arabic gematria might be pretty important also? I think so too. Exactly. Exactly, Angel. I feel like they're hiding a lot of stuff there. It just makes sense too with, like, you know, all the rituals they've been doing. Natalie says she can go French and Polish on our butts. Yeah, perfect. That's what we need in this community. I know you and Bruco, some other people got the Polish down. You got some people from France. You know the French too. I don't know either of those languages. I'd be fucked. If I went to France, I would be completely fucked. I mean, I know that the Jesuit agenda is alive and well. I mean, they're formed in Paris, France. But I wouldn't do. I can read some things. The thing with French, it has its cognates. French, like, as much as I can't speak it or understand it, I'm sure I could read it and pick out like a word or two per sentence. Hopefully, for the most part, that might be just enough. But I would like to, guys. I don't go to any country and not know the language. I like to at least learn while I'm there. I'm not gonna be one of those American ass losers who goes to a country and expects everyone to speak to them in English. You're like, I'm like, how retarded do you have to be? Since you think, guys, that's what Americans do. They go to, like, you know, China, Japan, and expect everyone to speak English. No, sure, a good number would. Because again, it's the language in the New World Order. But no one's, you know, if you're overseas and they don't understand you, that's your fucking fault. How's it their problem that your lazy ass came over there? You went to learn Japanese and Chinese because of anime. That's funny. That's kind of why I want to learn Japanese. That and the music. It's one of those languages I just kind of picked up. I mean, I don't know Japanese yet, but then, you know, I can pick up words here and there. If someone, you know, like if I was watching like an anime, you know, every sentence they say something you can pick up. Like, it's one of those things, kind of like, you know, I was talking about with, like, well, I know way more Japanese than I know French, like way more. That's because I don't know much French at all. But I mean, Japanese is one of those languages that's like deceptively easy. Like, sure, the kanji, it's the kanji that's why everyone says it's hard. Like, but as a language, guys, again, I'm not fluent or anything, but to learn it, I found Japanese being way easier to learn than some other languages for sure. Because it's just like they're one of those languages that can use the same word for like so many fucking things. I think those languages are actually pretty easy. Think about it. If you're trying to be conversational, that's why I like Igbo, the Nigerian language. That's easy because it's the same. Like, there's like, you can, like, a few things mean a lot. And people will think that's confusing, but no, I mean, you can say the same thing all the time, and it can mean so many different things. I mean, watch any anime, you can see it. They say the same thing, but then the English subtitles will be like something different, like a bunch of different times, but it's all the same type of thing. Like, you know, Hajime Mashita, like, good to meet you. You know what I mean? But in America, you know, nice seeing you. I mean, you can be more literal too, I'm sure, but it's like here you'd say like a bunch of different things for that too. There you say like the one thing. And I think that makes it easy. It's one of those things where I need to put more effort and time into it, but again, I'm not going there anytime soon. You know, I'm not in a rush to learn it super fluently. Polish and French are far different. Oh yeah. Polish is one of those where, I mean, Polish has so many different cases, you know, word cases. That and Hungarian, like, so stuff like that. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna learn these right now. Like, I would need to, like, you know, like, have like a Polish girlfriend or something to have like an incentive to do that. Like something like that brings me there. Maybe if it just is easiest to chill there with Bruco and Natalie one day, and if it was just like that, I would definitely learn Polish. And that's the thing. I'd rather live there and learn it. If I learn any language, I want to actually be there and learn it. Like, immerse yourself. That's, to me, the best way. It'll be a rocky start at first, but eventually you'll just start picking things up, and then before you know it, within a couple of years, you're just speaking the language. You just gotta have that open mind for it. See, that's the problem. Because you were asked, well, what were the tourists? Yeah, because they don't care. Again, there's people who just go there, speak only their language. They don't even bother to learn. So it's like music. You can listen to music, and the more you learn about theory and just music in general, every time you hear a song, it's just different, right? Because you notice things, you pay attention to certain things. It's the same way languages. I mean, music essentially is a language. It's the same with trading. Like this, if you, like we all are looking at the same charts, but I will look at a chart differently than you look at it. And there's things I see that you're not going to see, and there's things you can see I'm not going to see. It's all works like that. Gematria, guess what? Gematria is in a sense the same, but that's just because there was some riddle there that someone just didn't decode. Because it's just mainly because they've already decoded enough to get their point across. Gematria is you see the riddle, that's the fucking riddle. There's no theory needed about how this gang runs the show by the numbers. That's why I don't get how these people are fucking denying this shit. It's like this is the most real thing. There's no subjectivity at all. Because music's subjective, right? Languages are, you can say they're objective, but they can be subjective. Guys, how this gang uses Gematria, which is a language too, that's completely objective. I mean, come on. The guy who just won the U.S. Open, that Zach called and won everyone with 10-1. I mean, come on. How many more golf games does Zach have to call for you guys to fucking wake up to see that the sports are fake? Why do you think I'm always just parading around and just saying sports are fake despite not even watching them or caring about them? I'm gonna start I'm gonna start getting more serious with the sports betting because I just figure, okay, like I got my trading, like again, I'm always trying to improve with that, but you know what I'm saying? My like super duper study grind is kind of to calm down with that. So I'm okay. I think it's time to move to the next like stream of income essentially. So I'm like, okay, well, obviously it should be a sports betting. Like I mean, I know how to manage my risk, so might as well. I mean, it's like I've never sports bet before. I've done it and I've won money. I just don't actively do it all the time. Like I'm not consistent. I think I'd be consistent. That's the problem. If I'm not consistent with it, then sure. I'm not, okay, of course, you can just trade the championships only. You know what I mean? The really big games. I put a bunch in each of those, but I'm trying to treat this like a side hustle almost. So I'm trying to take it much more seriously. And like go to code the games myself. Not that I don't know how to do it or don't want it. It was more because I just never wanted to. It's just because it's a time thing. I got like right now I should be decoding some sports games. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's the time. It's the time. That is the number one reason. I keep like forgetting it, but it's the truth. It's the time commitment. It's the time commitment that I don't want to invest in myself. But now I'm gonna start to try to make time for that because it's one of those things where it just makes no sense for me to find a next thing skill to develop when I already have this. Like let me just like kind of maximize on this one. Because like, these sports are so coded. They're just so fake. And anyone who says, oh, don't sport, anyone who's not in the community who says, oh, sport, you can't deal with sport. Why do you think they're going to say that? Because they don't understand how the games are rigged. I mean, if you understand how they're fake and how you can have at least 50% plus success rate, I mean, if I can have at least 6 out of 10 games, which is not hard to do with this knowledge, I'll be set. I mean, I can manage my risk around that. I'm not going to over leverage or shit like that. English was not that easy to learn either. Oh, definitely not. English is a stupid fucking language. Manufactured language from the New World Order. That's why it's hard to learn. That's why most people struggle with it. Well, guys, they made it in a way where you don't need to know anything and you can get by. That's why they designed it this way. Like, I mean, for how the grammar is and everything. Again, if some foreign person came up to you and just used a couple nouns and a couple verbs, that's it. They don't need any pronouns. They can just use their hand gestures, use mainly even nouns. Nouns and hand gestures. You can pretty much get around a city with that. A couple verbs maybe to make things a little bit easier. You don't need any adjectives. You don't need anything. Nouns. And again, maybe the thing is, I don't want to assume that works in every language. Some might just think, well, what's any language? I don't know. I don't know that. I can tell you in English, that should work. I mean, so it's bus. Just say bus. Looking around. You're gonna point them to a bus stop. You're gonna show them where the bus is. You're gonna tell them. You show them a map. You know, spelling similar. Much it works with all languages that are using this alphabet. I really see that too. Spelling similar. It's meant to be manipulative. That's why there are so many words that have the same and similar meanings. Exactly. Like stuff like, "Are you well enough to see the well?" Exactly. English has all stuff like that, and then it's fine when other languages do it. People complain. Well, why is they'll say that? Why is one word mean three different things? And then like, why are you even complaining? English is full of that. That's all English is. And then they have homonyms, synonym, or homonyms and synonyms. Not synonyms. Let me just say, homonyms and another one. So you guys, this my English language is falling out the window. Well, guys, I can read and write and speak it. That's all I honestly give a fuck about. You call me ignorant, I don't give a fuck. That's what I mean. It's a stupid New World language. I don't give a shit about anything else. I don't care what this fucking shit's called. I don't give a fuck. Can I decode it? Again, think about any dumbass, not you guys, but anyone who has a problem with this, they're more likely that person who's good than I can gematria anyway. That's what I'm saying. Don't take shit from these people. Someone say, well, you don't know what this is in English? It's like, do you know about gematria and numerology? How you being fucked in the ass by the Jesuits every day by it? No, you fucking don't. That's what's more important. That's the most important thing about the English language. It's how it's coded with gematria. It's how the Jesuits use it against us every single day. Here's the food pantry. And unfortunately, but again, when you're hungry, what do you gotta do? Go there. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of toxic food in there. But when you gotta eat, you gotta eat. Or you gotta fast. My tire go flat. Yeah, it did. Because I ran over some nail or something. I gotta change my rear tube, which sucks too. That's the hardest one to change. No, it's whatever. I don't feel like I want to change that today. But I might. I think I have some spare tubes. Yeah, I got a few last. This is my first flat wheel all year. So at least I'm happy about that. That sucks. Well, possibly this was. I mean, I don't know. This is one of those things where, because I gotta go. I'd rather be working all day. It's gonna take me at least 20 minutes to change this. So I'm like, I gotta leave and go out and bite. I feel like we're rushing to get it. It's up to change it tomorrow. See how my own pace. I'll probably stick do something else outside. Like play some drums or something. Well, that's what's glad to stream now, Just did something now. Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, I kept some tired. I'm just gonna say my own stories. Keep them all this one. I don't really fuck with it, so it should all be there. I just wish this was my front tire. I also wish I had my wrench still too in there. Yeah, I just really hope I kept them all. I just do that after work. That's a much better thing to do outside. I don't know if I'm gonna stream that though. You used to hear a lot more. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go along today. And then just fix the shit tomorrow. I'm sure I can ride my road bike and everything like that, but again, I got yard work to do, so I can do it. Hey, what's good, Trips? Good to see you, man. No, it's not. It's not hot. It's hard to hear him right now. Uh, how about now? Probably better now. Okay, nice. This is probably the cars. Good to see you, Trips. No, it's not that hot outside at all. It's like I'd say like 76 or something. I'm just guessing. It's like the mid 70s. It feels like it's super nice out. Like I'm probably gonna sit out here and keep working on my laptop. I'm gonna close the stream like a few minutes, but yeah, yeah, I probably just mow the lawn today. Do some yard work. 61 here, drop close to 30 degrees. Wow. That's some weather worth it, probably. Trips is saying average temp of this town, Amritsar, Punjab, is 33 degrees Celsius throughout the week. Wow. Of course it is. We've got a lot of Masonic Jesuit stuff going on over there in India. 33 Celsius. That sounds really good though. It's pretty. That's like nice warm weather. Someone call it hot. Used to hell hot here in Florida. Yeah, this is definitely not Florida heat. This is like, that's why I like this. It's like you get the sun. It's like warm, a little breezy, but not hot at all. Like I could be out here all day long, and I'm gonna be out here all day long. Just not streaming though. I got to work. I mean, I was thinking of I mean, I was even thinking this, putting this on my lawnmower and mowing the lawn. But it's just, what's the point? It's just gonna be is this gonna be the sound of the lawnmower the whole time? You guys will barely hear me. It'll just be annoying. Unless you want the ASMR of the lawnmower. Like I can literally call it lawnmower ASMR stream, and then come if you come, don't if you don't. That's what I would do. I'll title it "Sound of a Lawnmower" for 20, 30 minutes, whatever, how long the shit lasts. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. It seems like I think this is just it for today. Nice, Natalie. Yeah, see why? Because here they don't teach you. See, it's just so dumb. They don't really teach you the metric system in America, but then you go to these science classes that use it. Again, they teach you. They teach us that it exists, and then they give you a little worksheet on how to like measure with it. I guess they kind of teach it to you, but they don't use it here. Everything's feet, inches, miles, bullshit. Just retarded nonsense. Market's going crazy right now. Which market? Which stock? Today I saw what was it, ALF. ALF is the only thing I saw that was decent. Everything else is like kind of shitty. But again, I'm looking at small caps market. I'm not looking at the big market. If I'm a drug dealer in USA, they use metric. Yeah, exactly. Drug dealers use metric because they have some sense. When I stream, we all get stronger. That means a lot, Randy. I'm really glad to stream, man, and be here. This is awesome. Yeah, I guess maybe I'll just do a hard stop at for an hour stream. I'll go a little bit longer. Let me grab my chair. Your cats hated a lawnmower. Yeah, I'm glad they do because at least they won't get hit by accident. Oh, you trade currency as well, the peso. 226 peso, some momentum. You guys want to get my chair real quick? So we have like 10 to 15 minutes left. Well, yeah, that's my bike for today, definitely. Because I already know I'm not gonna try to fix this evening. I guess that's just already bike today. Right, guys, tell me how's my sound right now? Because I'm gonna try my head, headphones off. Tell me if I'm muffled or something. Cause I have the headphone in my hand. I have the headphone in my hand and I'm cupping it. It's good. Okay, it's like these headphones were never even being used. That's what I'm starting to think. The whole time it's the mic on my phone. Well, that's good to know. I'll just stop wearing them. Okay. Oh yeah, the kitty's here. Well, it's Fat Cat. It's a big blob. Oh, thanks, Randy. Appreciate you. Thanks. That's fantastic. So I guess this whole I've been wearing these headphones this whole time for no reason. It's funny. I kind of was curious last time because I saw a replay of my stream and this sounds like, oh, this sounds like my headphones. Oh, move over. It's a cat stream. Yep. Yeah, it is. Shoulder does his ass. The cat chilling like a villain. Yep. Excellent here on the beach. You're on the beach. You're on the beach, Reese. Nice. Hope you're in the beach. This is not the closest thing to the beach I have, but well, yeah. I mean, there's no technically no beach here because it's fucking Ohio. So that's why I'll sit in my porch and you know, because honestly, I've always wanted a porch. That's why I'm glad to have a porch to sit on. Like, it's great. I technically have like three of them. But this is one I always choose. Sure, it's covered, but I was just like, it's just I don't know, it's just easy to get to. I like the fences. It's just a cool spot to sit on a day like this too, where it's not hot at all. Again, it's not. Again, by hot, I think it's the humid thing I'm talking about. It's the humid because like it's when you have all the humidity in the air. This doesn't feel this nice, but there's like zero in the air, or feels like. If you look it up now, it'll give you some number. Who knows if that's even true? You know, I don't know what he's looking for. He wants pet. He wants to be pet. You would think so. But he wants to just bite me instead. Or he wants me to scratch his neck. Just he want. He wants to scratch me. He wants to play around with me. Look at him. Conscious channel on YouTube. Please, that child predicted COVID in 2019. Go check Emma Lang's talented boy. Conscience uses astrology, which is a major part of Hinduism. Yep, that's interesting. This gang uses astrology as well. So interesting. Conscience, conscience. I like how it's his name too. Isn't that what conscience? Isn't that how you spell conscience? Or conscience? I'll just type conscience together and get it. Listen to Zach for a long, long time. Be more consistent with it. Yeah, definitely. I love watching Zach's videos. Oh, Citizen of Gotham. You're talking about Citizen? Yeah, I haven't checked him out yet. I gotta check him out. Against the jab, cool. And India China conflict. Nice. Nice. I'm gonna save that. It's interesting. So I want to see what day you do it on too. Who now says if you're under 18, don't take the jab? They're saying it after everyone's gotten it. See the mockery, Randy? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Guys. That's what I'm saying. This is the stuff that's my pet peeve. Honestly, that's why I don't listen to people like that. Again, I use that word loosely. Every time I always consider what you guys say when I start listening to anyone. I just mean stuff like that. Just people tell me random shit, saying I should listen or else type of thing. It's like, okay, but then when shit hits the fan, they're not going to help you, and they're going to tell you the opposite. I mean, why are they now saying that if you're under 18, you don't take it? But the whole time, and then guess what? People are still pushing it. It's just, come on. Again, it's just like anyone who got it. I mean, the thing is, a lot of people, their parents forced them to get it. So that's the thing. Now it's scare all the parents. I mean, now if you don't want to return them, that's honestly fine. It's funny. When I was trying to leave here and travel for good or something, I was thinking of giving this cat to someone. I'll give him to you, man. I'll give him to you, Natalie, if you want him. I don't know if it's gonna happen anytime soon, but if it does, you're the first person I'll give him to. If no one else even wants him. My sister doesn't want. My mom doesn't want him. No one wants him. He's an asshole, a jackass. Yeah, it's just a test, DJ. That's the hilarious part, Randy. Exactly. We've been telling everyone this whole time, but now the authorities are saying the same thing. It's just okay. I'll miss the cat. I mean, I'll miss him, but if I'm over in the island somewhere, not in America, I can already tell that that's okay. And the fact that I know he's with Natalie, especially, that's the whole point. Like if I know he's with someone who's gonna love him and care for him, I wouldn't miss him at all. I'll be happy because I know that he's still fine and well, and probably even better care. But yeah, I was thinking now that I have one cat too, I'll bring because other one if you only know she ran off. Well, again, that's fine. Again, if a cat runs away, guys, and doesn't come back, that's perfect because that means you know what I mean. Why would if it's not that that means she's sitting here in captivity, hating her life. Like I don't want to do it to a cat. Natalie had 8 cats. Wow, that's a lot of cats. It's awesome. Hey, what's good, Bronze? Good seeing you, brother. Welcome, man. Good to see you, buddy. Randy says his son's employer said it's mandatory. He caved, can't be undone. That's sad too, because that's your son. Like I don't know what to say to that. I know. I'm sure. You might be mentally prepared and ready because you're like you kind of knew this was kind of coming for everyone. But I don't know. I don't have any kids, but I'm just imagine if I had a kid and that he did that. I'd feel again devastated. But again, it's like what can you do type of thing. I'm sure you told him all you could. You saw an article of the first jab autopsy and it says Spike is in all organs. Wow. Good time, Bong. Good seeing you. Yep, Kitty right here, just sitting there. You cursed Kwamisha Brown out last night from A to Z. You ran out of words. Nice. Man, I need to check that replay on that. I mean, she needs to hear. I don't know what that is, but she needs to hear it. He's 30. You didn't react yet. Still processing. Damn, yeah. Definitely my condolences. And because I don't know what to say, I don't know what to say. I wish I could say, "Oh, let me come and do this to him. Let me come and tell him this. Let me come and give him this." I don't know what to do. That's why I just tell everyone to like be careful and just trust. I'm not even trying to say a religion or God thing, but like trust God. I mean, if you did, you wouldn't be doing crap like this. Trust the creator, trust your immune system and who created you. And watch them say that's medical misinformation. Oh yeah, the trust saying trust God is not medical misinformation. Great. Owner of Serum Institute of India is a Freemason and a member of Pune Lodge. Wow, that makes sense. Looking at these pretty honestly care. So I wish I could see. Can I save these for later? I just can't imagine clicking on these links. Maybe it doesn't even let me click on the link. It's just like there are some negative perks of streaming on the phone. Yeah, DJ, the kid needs some catnip. Yeah, he probably does. I'll probably get him some. Oh, I'm glad you left the porch talk. March at 32. I'm at 34% left, guys. I'm gonna get my laptop and get started back, but I might as well drain my battery doing this. So, video called "Few Are Chosen." If you talk about predictions, yep, exactly, Randy. Video called "Few Are Chosen." That's just the way it is. I mean, my parents, at least my dad got it, So like, I'm sure it's not my son, but I have family who also got it. It's despite telling them, I guess all I can say is all you can do hope it is a placebo. But there's some people in this community got it too, and they say it's just a placebo. I mean, I don't believe them, I don't trust them, but I guess it's one of those things where wishful thinking could just help, at least with the mentally. Like, just it could be a placebo. It could just be like, or either that or extremely mild, and the shit. It's not like nothing else can really happen to him until later, type of thing. Like until the next booster. We talk about predictions and stuff. Do you guys know iPeg Go 2? Never heard of the You Want Your Family talk about it. I know iPeg Go 1. iPeg Go 1, I know the second one, but I know the first one everyone's been talking about here. But the second one I'm sure is also coded. There's a friend I know who has her own clothing line and I fear her dearly. I worry about her safety nonstop after using gematria and finding out she may be sacrificed by CEO of OnlyFans Tim Stokely. Wow. Well, first off, do people know about your friend? Is she semi-famous? Because if she's like in the spotlight, okay, I'd understand it. If no one knows about her at all, no kind of marketing, there's nothing at all. I can't even like YouTube her clothing line and get some videos on it. You know what I'm saying? I think she's okay. The Mazzaroth, hey, Sunny, good to see you. Welcome, love. The Mazzaroth is a key component to Gematria, astrology, tarot, and all things related. Nice. Some people have truth in front of them and still refuse to accept. Exactly. That's just the harsh reality of life, Randy. I'm sure you know you're definitely familiar with. It's just you try to tell these people what's up, and then they don't want to see it. But that's just the thing. Like at least you did it. I mean, you did the most you can do. Because at the end of the day, it is out of your control. Like whether whatever your son chooses to do is out of your control. He's his own entity doing his own thing. And even if you want to go the route of nothing's technically free will, okay, well then all the things in his life, the path God put him on, just literally led him to that. Like it sucks to say, but just like one thing led to another, led to another, led to another, led to him doing that. And part of that is, him hearing about gematria, the truth, the agenda, and then refusing to acknowledge it. Something led him to refuse to acknowledge it. So it's just there's nothing you can do about it. I hate to say it, but there's nothing. Ultimately, yep, it's like taking Russian roulette. Yep, you can't control that. You literally can't. Like you guys can't control what I'm gonna do. You can't control anyone's gonna do. Like I'm about to stand up now and get my laptop. Just on that note, because I want to turn it back on, because my phone's about to die anyway. So I'd rather just like let it die. I mean, let's let this shit die. Then it'll just be a complete stream. 1 second, guys. This phone holder is pretty dope, though. I love laptops. Yeah, man. So Fabian, do you follow me on Twitch? Because if I'm doing a laptop stream for now, that's where it's gonna have to be anyway. Because in case anyone didn't know, the whole reason all this even started, even me going Twitch started, was because I was trying to stream on YouTube and it just would not work anymore. And I've tried like multiple times. It just does not work anymore with OBS. I was, of course, I gotta try my best to really fix it, type of thing. Like, just go if I get another platform, maybe, but it just doesn't work. Yeah, we all die eventually, Randy. Exactly. She just left us on the tripod. But man, it's so nice out today. If there's any day I wouldn't do a stream on a laptop, well, things I could do a stream on a laptop out here too. And I'm sure you guys, if you guys don't care about the cars driving by on the phone, because I know a couple people, because I used to stream out here all the time on my laptop, talk about the gematria, the numerology, but then the noise of the cars driving by, and I guess a few people just didn't like that. I was like, well, I see their point. Like, I'm not gonna say stop complaining. Like, that's a legit complaint. So I just stopped. this on the arm of this chair. This is actually fucking set. This is lit. Okay, good. This is actually a really good setup. Oh, it says it's 61. Wait, let me make sure. It's not 61. It kind of feels like it is though. Oh yeah, fucking this is not. This is fucking Cleveland fucking weather. Of course, Cleveland. It's cold. Because I realize I think a lot of people don't like Cleveland is because of the weather. It's 67 here. Yeah, I don't know. You guys don't trust these numbers. It's 67. Let's sacrifice 67. Yeah, Chris knows about your fake news. Hey, thanks, Trips. You as well. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for being here as well, all the way from India. But please do a live reaction to that YouTube channel. To a live reaction, yeah, I will. I'm not. So yeah, follow me on. I'm not gonna be on Twitch right now. It's just like if I do a live, like on the computer thing. Maybe even tonight before bed, I'll do it. That's really all I have to do is invest like 20, 30. See, I just need to just do it for 20, 30 minutes before bed and just stick to that. Then I can probably do it instead of just not doing it at all. I'm always afraid but I think I just need to just be disciplined and just cut it after some time. So maybe tonight I'll try to go on Twitch. And if you're there, man, I'll wait till I'll react to that channel once you're there. I'm not gonna do it without you. So if I do it around midnight, we'll say that might be what like 10 a.m. your time, something like that. Oh, it's 11:04 at your place. 11:04. Interesting. So you're 30. That's true. I think there are some time zones like half an hour off. That's crazy to me though. I thought it was only an hour, but 11:04. So you're what, like 10 hours ahead? Wow, I guessed it. Wow. So yeah, it'll be 10 a.m. So maybe 10 a.m. your time. I'll stream. I'll just try to do a before bed stream. I'm Chigozy Truth on Twitch. And I'll try to catch that. Seeing 65 everywhere, Pandemic 65. I think it's a nice 10-4 number also. You've listened for probably 8+ years or something like that. Nice cuts, man. I appreciate you being around. You've been in the community much longer than I have. That's like since the beginning. That's since Zach started in 2013. So you've been here since literally the jump. I got in this community at Gematria 2016. This was a carefully planned hostile takeover. Yep. A lot of brainwashed people here. Yeah. In Canada, Ontario. That's I keep hearing that. It's just hilarious. Every single person in the community that talks about wrong Ontario, as Natalie calls it, they're all brainwashed. Like Ontario, Canada sounds terrible, and this is right north of here. You go Ohio, you go Michigan, then you're in Ontario, where you have Toronto, where Drake, the actor for the Freemasons, is from, the Jesuit pawn, the Six. I mean, come on. Who else calls it the Six? But maybe they do call it the Six. Guys, I hate how Drake calls it the Six. Like it's like the hood. Like he makes it seem like maybe it is the hood, but you know what I'm saying? You hear Toronto. Yeah, we're talking about because Mercy of God is from Ontario. He's from Ontario, Canada. So I was talking about how Drake is talking about the Six in Toronto. Like it's like the fucking just maybe it is. I'm not saying there's no hood or anything. Yeah, exactly. He's far from the hood. And like, I'm not even trying to say he's claiming that, but he always just talks start from the bottom, from the Six. My niggas up in the Six. We coming up from nothing. That's complete bullshit. I mean, guys, that's why I don't even fuck with him. Because the only good thing about that song is literally the beats and then his flow over it. Like the rhythms he chose. That's it. And I think like it's one of the few beats and rhythms that his voice kind of can match. And I'm like, okay, this is actually one of your songs that I actually like. But the message behind it, I don't like it at all. And he gets everyone singing starting from the bottom. Like, no, you guys are still at the bottom, being fucked by the Jesuits. The Jesuits are on the top. These fuckers are on the bottom, taking the ass from the Catholic Church. And there's something bottom hood about this guy. The guy's a proud Freemason. 20%. Good. Not that I want to talk to you guys, but yeah, this is my time. I'm gonna go back and get my work and do stuff. Wash brain is all here. Wash brain. Yeah, washing brain, washing tons of brains. Let's go Washington. Washing tons of brains. The millions of brains in Washington, state and Washington D.C. being brainwashed by the Jesuits. I love his Hindi name. Nice. Yeah, it's so nice having you here, Rob. It's always a great time. What's for everyone else here? 36 people. Hey, Marcellus. Nice to see you. Welcome back. If brain was still contaminated, we need our brainwashed. Yeah, exactly. But I think I think our brains are pretty healthy. Not falling for all this nonsense. Your brother thinks you're crazy. Yeah, it's sad, man. Again, I hate to say it. And again, I will say anywhere, in any country, there's people who just aren't going to see it. India, and as much as I want to go there and love the people there, I know there's people there that they just want to literally come here and work for big tech. They want to come here and work for Google. I mean, think about how many Indians are inspired. Their dream job is to come to America and work for the you know who's, the Jesuits over at Google. So you know, but guess what? There's a lot of Indian people there who actually care and who don't think you're crazy. And man, you're in a country of over 1 billion people, man. I think that India and China are the last two places I would ever be discouraged to live in. I mean, I know there's so many white people there. Sundar Pichai. Oh, exactly. Speaking of, exactly. And guys, it's such a mockery. I mean, that's I guess I call them the biggest mockery. They have again, because India tech support working for Google is like a stereotype. So their CEO is some skinny Indian guy, some tall skinny Indian guy with glasses. It's just like that guy. Guys, that guy is an actor, and again, he inspires people. People in India want to be like him. They see Sundar Pichai in his role. It inspires them to come to America and work for Google, work for Sundar Pichai. Like what? Oh, CEO of Swiss Bank, another Indian guy. Wow, interesting. Again, and the thing is, it's because my mom always say things like, "Oh, the Indians are taking over." It's like, sure, man. I kind of hope they are. I wouldn't mind if the Indians took over, but again, it's like it's not like that. These are actors in position for the Jesuits. The Indians aren't taking over the Jesuit order, not at all. But again, I mean, I think India. I do want those countries to rise up. I don't care. Yeah, I hope the narrative. Yeah, I know that we're gonna be fucked for it. It's not gonna be good for the average American living here. I understand, but again, I think it's what these people need. They need China, India to really rise up, show them what the fuck's going on. And that look, it's a new world order. We are called Jews of East by Muslims. That's interesting. Jews of East. Let's see that. That's interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, the Muslims, the Indians, that part of the world, guys, that's the part of the world that they're getting everyone here afraid of. Oh, don't go there. Don't go to Bangladesh. Don't go to India. Those have some car. Again, you can say, well, no, 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 guys, there's people here that are so dumb. They think that if you go to India, it's just, there'll be some terrorist somewhere. Again, they don't know the difference between India, Afghanistan, Iran. They think Indians and Arabic people are the same people. Again, it's super dumb. It's not an exaggeration, guys. It's what they believe. Not to mention they have given us, Indian bombing video, propaganda, Bangladesh bombing shit, Pakistan bombing crap. It's all by the numbers, rules, the Jesuits. Have a six-figure job, degrees on top of degrees, just to wake up and realize it's all bullshit and hate my job. Nice. Wow, that you, Sarah? Well, that's what I'm saying, guys. I think you can get a job you can like. I mean, like I said, I like my job. I get to be creative. It's flexible. The people are great. I really think that there's good jobs out there. Like I don't. I guess my job I'm working now. It's not from college. College isn't giving me my job. I told you this many times. Sure, it might help, but I don't think I have the skills though. At this point, it doesn't help anymore. At this point, I've been a web developer for 5 years now. Like I'm a mid level going on senior level. I don't want to be a senior level developer though. I don't want to. Not that I'm aiming low. It's just I want to actually like do the work and develop and create and do shit that I can like do. Not manage a whole bunch of bullshit. Six-figure job with getting currency that has no value. Exactly. That's why you might as well try to like what you do because I honestly like what I do. I like learning about it. Get more training and be certified what I'm doing. Like this is great. Like my job's become more artistic now, so I got to do like art and design. But there's some coding involved, and I like it. Especially now. I mean, I said it, guys. This is the time to work. If there's any time to work, 9 to 5s at home. This is the time. One day everything's gonna be like, oh, I mean, that's where it's getting now. Oh, back to the office, back to doing this, back to doing that. I'm trying to lock in my profit off this shit before that shit becomes a reality. So sure, it sucks I'm paying taxes this way, but at the end of the day, man, I gotta make money somehow. If I'm trading, making more money trading, I'm just gonna be paid tax for that anyway. So I'm gonna make money somehow, and I still do both. I gotta trade and do that. I gotta do both. So I'm like, oh, bad. That's my recommendation, guys. I think you can't be hating your job. Like I think it might just because again, I'm not talking even to you, Sarah. I mean, anyone else who just doesn't want like their job. Like, what if it's because you're comfortable and you don't want to leave and find something else? I mean, right now I'm on my third job here since living in Columbus, and it's the best one I've had. Like it's gotten better every single time, and now I think I'm at the peak. I can't imagine this job getting any better. I can't imagine finding a better one, and I'm not gonna try to find a better one. If I have to, for whatever reason, I will. I'll find one that'll probably be worse than this one at that point. But you just gotta keep looking for different ones, and not get married to the people or to the what you're doing there. Someone thinks they're normal, they're the real crazy one. It's not exactly Lisa. Normal people are these dumb losers who fall for everything. That's what normal is in this world. Indulgence says, "You know how people are so mad and depressed from working their dead end job when they can do something to change that, but no, people just want to obey authority and not do something about it." That's exactly what I'm saying. Like guys, we're in the day and age of the internet. Guys, that's why I'm sitting here and like I'm here with my work machine, right? About I'm actually might go. The breeze is getting a little chilly, so I'm actually might go inside after this. But I'm saying I could sit outside if I want. I can sit inside. I can go to a cafe and work. You know what I mean? I can go. You know what I mean? Like, and I found this job because I mean, sure, because I hate LinkedIn. I don't go on LinkedIn, but it's passive income in a sense where it's like if you have a job experience and a LinkedIn page and a field with demand, you guys like recruiters hit me up every single day. I have job offers every single not offers like her here like not extended offers right, but recruiters, job opportunities, potential opportunities for me every single day. I'm not here bragging. I mean I'm just saying this is literally any web developer with like my years of experience would have the same thing. So it's not like a rare thing. It's not special to me. I'm sure doctors have the same shit. I mean, are there jobs like if you have a skill that you've done for years, you're gonna have people just offering you like, and so you can pick. Okay, well this looks good. This looks like something I want to do. Like this job, I was like, oh, this is like drag and click type of development, like low code. I like the code too, but also like designing stuff. It's like more front end, which I've never really done before. And well, I've done it, but that like I've always done mainly back end and mid end, coding and the database shit. This is more like designing stuff, which is I mean I love like art and stuff, so I get to do that. It's chill. The people I work with are fucking great. No one bothers me at all. Like literally, no one bothers me at all. Everyone's cool. You know, everything. The meetings are efficient. They're late in the day. They're not in the morning when the market's open. It's just like it's literally. I hate to use the word perfect, but it might be the perfect job. But again, I'm also ready to lose it any day. I don't marry my job soon. I'm ready to lose it for any reason because I know that's how jobs work. But what I'm saying? Like, it's because I kept looking. I didn't. I mean, yeah, my first job I worked for 4 years because I liked it there. That's the thing. My first job, I was there for 4 fucking years because it was that chill. It was like 5 minutes from my house, like a 5 minute bike ride. The people there were chill. Everything was relaxing. The work was fun and it wasn't, dumb stuff to do. We are meant to be kept busy, exactly, man. And we should. Guys, anyone out there who's not working, don't go back. Don't guys, don't back. Don't go back to work if you don't want to. Like me, like I'm busy with this work. But I'm not, guys. I was able to stream for my lunch break. I'm about to go back to work. I can work, later. Guys, I can work on the weekends. I can log into my computer and work anytime I want, and I don't mind doing that. I treat my job like an entrepreneur. Like I don't mind logging into my work machine and working on the weekend. Like because it's like to me it's work. I got to do it anyway, and I'm getting paid to do it anyway. And I don't feel like I'm working even more than I'm getting paid. Like I feel like they pay me a fair amount too. So like I don't mind working overtime, working tonight. I don't mind it. I think it's an entrepreneur. It's just an entrepreneurial mindset I have for like anything I try to do, and that's one of them. Like not like a 9 to 5 mindset. Well, it's 5 o'clock. Shut it down. Be done forever. Like sure, that's how mostly it's. I have other shit I can work on, but if I want to catch up on work, I'll do it. And it's honestly because it's actually it's like less stressful because the fact that you can just do your work whenever you want and get it, but get it done. It's all about getting shit done. Like I get stuff done. I don't just not get shit done. You have to study your ass off to compete with 700K other students who are aspired to become the next Sundar Pichai and Musk. Exactly, man. Like, if that's what you want to do, then do it. But if you don't want to do that, I don't think you have to. I think anyone here can take their skill and go online with it and grow it. And again, it's a slow start and it's going to take time. Nothing, it's always a long game, but you can do it. If you like music, if you like drawing, art, putting out the truth. I mean, guys, there's people in the community that they have merch, they have ads in their channel, they have Patreon. You guys gotta go and do that. Just because I don't do it doesn't mean you don't have to do it. Guys, again, I just don't like the YouTube ad system. I think about it, they demonetize shit all the time anyway. Because if I had ads to my channel, I wouldn't get paid for them anyway. Half my shit would be demonetized. So, but if someone chooses to have them, great. You're the one putting out the time to spread this research and really wake people up. I mean, if you want to make money off it, do it. Pay some bills. It's a skill. There's people making money off Patreon right now, betting on the sports, teaching people how to do it. So you got to find a way out. You got to find a way out. I found the ways I want to focus on, and honestly, development was always one of the things. I always wanted to be coding, making development, and granted, I'm also trying to leave the 9 to 5 lifestyle, so be with my parents more, shit like that. But for now, like I'm almost 30, like I don't think I'm that late in my life, and I'm at a part of my life where I like what I do. And as long as I like this, as long as I genuinely like this job, I genuinely like it, and I like what I do, I don't see a reason to leave. And I gotta work from home. I gotta work here at the crib. Like that's what I'm saying. Why would I fucking quit? And I gotta work on my other shit too. Like in the morning, and then go to work. And after work, I can work on music. I can bike. I mean, it's just like I feel like I have my freedom. And guys, also here's the biggest thing I don't tell people. Guys, I hate, and guys, this for anyone. Again, I hate to say this because I've shut people down. Guys, I don't like doing development for like non companies. It's nothing with the people. I just like prefer to do development, coding, and stuff like that for like businesses that like literally pay you every week, every 2 weeks. Like I don't like to freelance coding. I don't like to do make sites for friends. It's because I don't enjoy I don't enjoy that much to do it that way, and also I don't like how there's like bugs sometimes. It's like a recurring thing you have to keep checking and trying to fix. I don't like all that. I'd rather work development, either building my own tools for myself, or like for example, if you guys need a calculator, Marco needed a calculator. Like that's what I don't mind doing that. That's not what I'm talking about. I love doing that. But either little tools for myself or friends, or like working for a company. That's like the one thing I'll do for a company is like do coding and stuff. I don't know. I just don't like the whole doing it on my own, doing the whole thing. I mean, just if anyone is a developer, you know how big that shit can be. It's much better to be on an agile, to like a team with agile, with like everyone's on page, stand up meetings. Like I like that type of shit, guys. It makes coding so much easier. Trust me, it's so much easier with an agile team. So that's why I don't mind working. Like I like to develop, and I don't want to do it by myself. So I'm at 2%, guys. Yeah, I'm here. I'm working here too. I'm about to wrap up now. Nice to see you, Deanna. You're losing it something because you have no one around you to share this knowledge with who's open minded. Man, just stick with the community, man. I hate to talk fast. Gods and demons. I guess kind of sort of. I guess I do, but in a different way. I'll explain next time. My phone's about to die, so that's why I'm talking this way. But yeah, you believe in assumptions. Yeah, definitely believe in assumptions. I wish I could read this raw. Reese, I really love you though. Yeah, yeah, Sebastian. I'm at 2%. I gotta go back to work, so it's like a double whammy. And by gotta go back, like I just got some shit I want to wrap up before 3 o'clock. But I've been on for like over an hour and 20 minutes, man. So and if you just joined, I'm sorry, man. And my phone's at 2%. And if I charged my phone now and kept going, I would be here all day. But yes, I guess my last words would be to Sebastian, man. Much love, Sebastian. Seriously, man. I've always loved seeing you. Much love, everyone. Peace out.